Oh, hello, this is the West Tyne Light Network, and my name is Carruthers of The Empire Strikes Back. Now, I shall be your presenter tonight. Now, well, Carruthers, it's not your turn yet. Get off. Off. Yes, well, thank you. My name is Matthew Erskine, and this is the Poetrycast on West Tyne Light Network. Carruthers seemed to be taking a back seat. Go and find Longlegs Percy. What? Yes, Longlegs Percy, right. Now, yes, this is the Poetrycast with me, Matthew Erskine. Now, let's get on here. Oh, yes, Mr. Hextol has been in touch. Now, I've just discovered something. Mr. Hextol, the eminent journalist from the Hexham Command, is related to the Ayatollah. Yes, he's the Ayah Hextollah. Right, now he sent a couple of replies, and I have special permission to read them out. Now they relate to somebody writing or reading some poems out about the master. Yes. So he's wrote back. And this is the first one. Now, young Matty, what's your game? Having fun with my good name. Do you think I'll send you flowers, freshly plucked from Hextol towers? It seems that you are really tireless, always waffling on the wireless. Waffling? What do you mean waffling? Always waffling on the wireless. Lots of poems you unravel, but don't turn out like Jimmy Savile. I always knew you'd make it big, since you were a little kid, bouncing over fields of clover. Sounds like that advert, doesn't it? Oh, till clover, the most... Yes, anyway. You're bouncing over fields of clover, till your father ran you over. You were known for silly hats, and looking out for bunny bats. Always too good for the B-stream, winning big as Kenneth Weestream. You were happy as can be, nicking pens from Lethal Lee. As a goalie, none was bolder, until you broke some poor bloke's shoulder. You were big and wise as three Darth Vaders, as Erskine's independent traders. Investors all are very keen, till they found you're just 13. Breaking Southern's every rule, by selling Mars bars at the school. While other lads were riding bikes, you were puffing on a pipe. Fancy waistcoats you put on, as the North Tyne's fashion icon. Heading north you thought was canny, off to visit Granny Annie. Coming back was not so great, when you threw up in a gate. You were always full of vomit, launching puke up like a comet. Auntie Maureen had to strip, coming home from Torquay trip. When you drenched her with your spew, what a rotten thing to do. We have had a lot of laughs, full of mischief, full of gaffs, clearing nettles in a lump, till we found it was cat dump. Now you drive a big blue bus, with the minimum of fuss, but your heart lies in another place, as the airwaves you disgrace, by taking Hextol's name in vain. Listening figures are bound to win. Well, thank you for that, Mr. Hextol. It is rather good. And there's another one coming through here. Yes, and it's again from Mr. Hextol. He's just sent this, so be patient. Here it is. Now, this comes from a Mr. Hextol from Hextol Towers. Have I got that right? Yes, Mr. Hextol from Hextol Towers. Here we go. And I replied to him, as you've heard, and you can find the reply to that poem I've just read by me on the West Tyne Light Network on YouTube. Just search for West Tyne Light Network. But he's sent a reply here. Now, well done, Matty, on your verse. I have a great deal worse. You're on a par with old McGonagall, when Taybridge train crash he did chronicle. But you're flirting with disaster if you try to match the master. My poetic skills have got no equal, so hope you like my rhyming sequel. We have some cracking times in Spain, taking Nana on a plane. Took her on a daisy bike, which she really seemed to like, till two yobs on us did spit. How we chased those little yes, we can't quite say that on this West Tyne Light Network, Mr. Hextol, but you used all my sun cream in Alcudia, which I thought was very rude of ya. Gawping at the wedgie dancers, really fancying your chances. Instead you took to karaoke, in a barroom dark and smoky, deafening on a poor old biddy. When you murdered who diddy? As a Del boy you were jinxed when you bought a Hillman Minx. They said it was a classic car, but you didn't get very far. As a dealer you went bust. True there, through that tatty heap of rust. A hero on the sporting field, a hero on the sporting scene, adult football at 13. As a keeper you were happy, even grew to talk like Scrappy. But with active sport you did not linger, lifting instead the umpire's finger. Dicky Bird floated your boat, how you loved that long white coat. Playing games with all your kin, till Stephen Snaith forced his way in, crashed to the ground, holding his head, and Matty wondered, is he dead? Now you're tall and bald and gaunt, looking for a house to haunt. For God's sake, Matty, please be wise, and get tucked in to chips and pies. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Hextol. That's most pleasant of you to write that. And by the way, and I have an announcement. I shall give in to the master at this point, and that is it. You've seen his work, you've heard me speak it, and you read it every week. Mr. Hextol, you deserve all the praise you can get. My name is Matthew Erskine. This is the West Tyne Light Network. And the producer was, me, Matthew Erskine. Goodbye.